Western fairy tales, mermaids are often portrayed as curious, romantic creatures who dream of walking on land. They are beautiful. They are harmless.
But in Russia, the water holds a much darker secret. There is a spirit that dwells in the lakes and rivers, a spirit born not from magic, but from tragedy. She doesn't want to be part of your world. She wants to drag you down into hers. Today, we are diving deep into the freezing waters of Slavic folklore to uncover the legend of the Rusalka, the ghost story that kept generations of Russian children away from the water's edge.
To understand the Rusalka, you have to understand how she is made. A Rusalka is not a distinct species like an elf or a goblin. She is a ghost. Specifically, the restless spirit of a young woman who died a violent or untimely death before marriage, often by drowning.
Unlike the mermaids you know, the Rusalka has legs. She can walk on land. In fact, she loves the trees, but she is always wet. Her hair is always dripping, and if her hair ever dries out, she dies.
So, what happens if you meet one? The Rusalka is a creature of seduction and rage. At night, they climb out of the water to sit on the branches of birch trees or dance in circles in the moonlight. If a man hears them singing, he is entranced. He cannot look away. He walks toward them, stepping deeper and deeper into the forest or the water. Once he is close enough, the game ends. The folklore is very specific about how they kill. They don't just drown you, they tickle you. It sounds absurd, but in the lore, the Rusalka tickles her victim until he laughs so hard he cannot breathe. And then, while he is gasping for air, she drags him under the surface. The fear of the Rusalka was so real that it dictated the calendar. In early summer, there is a period known as Rusalnya Nedelya, or Rusalka Week. During this week, it was believed the Rusalka were most active. It was strictly forbidden to swim. Villagers would leave offerings of bread and salt on the riverbanks to appease them. They would carry distinct charms, specifically wormwood or fern, because the Rusalka hates the smell of these plants. If you were caught by a Rusalka, your only hope was to throw a handkerchief or a piece of clothing at her. Since they died unwed, they are obsessed with clothing and tragic beauty. While she inspects the gift, you might just have enough time to run. The Rusalka is more than just a monster. She is a symbol of grief, a reminder of lives cut short and the cooled indifference of nature. So, if you ever find yourself walking near a river in Eastern Europe at night, and you see a beautiful, pale woman combing her hair on a branch, don't stop to listen to her song. Just run! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into Russian folklore, hit that like button and subscribe for more ghost stories from around the world.